I almost died because of it. Alright, they should be able to do their again.
Finale moves yours.
Yeah, we're barely doing any damage. Oh. Oh, I dodged, but it didn't register. You did not help me at all in that, baby. Just saying. Okay. So we know not to do that, and I almost did it again. Wait, this is not where I saved it. This. Why didn't it load my actual save? It said load last save. It should have loaded the last save. What in the world? The heck? Come on now. Okay, I guess it just puts me here anyway. Whatever.
Boss, over here.
Take him out, quick!
Okay, come on now. What is your problem?
Take the shot.
Get out your ear. What's going on? Stay out your ear. What's the matter with you? Hold on, you guys.
Stop me.
Whoa. I thought I jumped off. Goodbye. Goodbye.
I command you to ignore whispers. I command you to ignore traitors.
We're in. Let's find the comic master.
Cage like the comic master. Be your role. Be on top. Treviso is ours. Obey my example.
Obey by example, hey.
Get ready. You cannot forbid the crows. Easy now. Got us in the distance. On the job. Take the shot. Everyone all right?
You got new armor? Ah, the comic master got caged. So we gotta find where he's imprisoned at. They realized he's a traitor, I guess. Or not for them, I should say.
Those who do not obey have no role. They do not exist. Choose to exist.
I think I see how this might go. If we're either gonna fight him or it's gonna be like a true assassination attempt in front of everybody.
Smell you, outsider. Time to test my gift.
Test his gift? What the heck is he talking about? Oh
I
jeez.
am will made flesh. So much flesh.
Oh my gosh. Look at him. He's no longer Canary. He's no longer... He's turned into an abomination. Jeez. Yummy. Yes, baby. Yummy. Yummy. Yummy, you hungry again? You just ate though. Alright, y'all, you ready for this? We gotta jump down because there's no other way down. Or is there? I don't think so. I don't think he's up. Nah. You gonna spill this. Here, sit down. Yeah, there's no other way. But it looks like we should be able to. Cause there, but eat that one first. Finally,
The fight the butcher denied has come to me. Prove my words.
I'm here
What
on
the heck?
behalf of the crows, poisoner.
There we go.
Poison. You face the gift of the god. Strength of gift. Butcher.
No. Dang it, Bubba, you gonna
He can
get
still
killed.
talk. What, blinded like this?
We'll ask questions after it's dead. Keep at it. We can't let this thing out.
Okay, I parried, but it's not even. Bubba, you gotta wait. It's done.
The Karmic Master's dead.
Good riddance.
First things first. Let's destroy the rest of the poison. Then we figure out what was going on here. That's the last of the poison, thankfully. Let's look for anything else that explains what's happening.
The butcher rages. Someone has stolen the comic I made for him. I do not know who took it, nor is it my concern. I told him to have the human who betrayed the city investigate the matter. The butcher was not pleased, locked me in here, said I was changed. Let him find another comic master. I have fulfilled my role. Gods grant me another as a reaver of flesh.
Wait.
Yeah.
This note says that wasn't all the Karmic. The butcher's angry because some went missing.
Who got their hands on it?
No idea. But the note does mention the butcher's inside traitor. The occupation had help. Tyr and Veilguard need to know they were right.
Isn't that vase up there? No, it's not letting me break it. Alright, when I come out here, ain't I about to fight all these guys? Or I guess not. You want a chip or no?
Are you out of your minds?
Someone had to act. They most certainly did not. I told you crows to stay out of this.
Out of what? Defending our home?
If we had a stronger civil government instead of a bunch of circus criminals, the Antam wouldn't have a foothold in the first place.
You're responsible for the city?
This is Governor Evenchi. They have concerns.
My concern is how you've endangered the city.
We're defending Antiva.
These protections are in place for the good of everyone. You act without oversight.
We crows are the oversight.
And yet, here we are, awash in Antam. And now, you've angered the butcher.
There's also the gods.
Excuse me?
They're using the Antam and making them monsters.
And the butcher?
You two were right. He had help taking the city. Human traitors.
I didn't want to believe it. Killing the butcher does nothing if someone could just sell us out again.
I'd start right here. You Talons are known for infighting and betrayal.
You're accusing them? One of their crows died for this contract.
That's enough. Rook, thank you for finishing that contract. The only reward we have is to ask you for more.
We're allies. Of course I'll help.
Evenchi is right about one thing. The butcher will not like that we're fighting back.
We need to be ready. Rook, I will have every crow tracking this traitor and the gods, and we will send word when we find something.
The stakes are too high. This should be left to proper officials.
Go back to filing trade receipts, Evenchi. The crows rule Antiva.
And Treviso will be free. With or without you, Governor.
Bye. Nobody asked for you to come anyway. Quest complete. A slow poison. The crows are vindicated when the team's investigation confirmed a traitor helped the butcher to occupy Treviso. Choking on my spit. Troublingly, they also discovered that some Quamic was stolen from the butcher. The thief's identity is a mystery. Tea and Viago began planning their next steps against the Atom. Oh Lord. Though for Jacobus' just cousin, the occupation's cost is already too high. Guess I'm gonna drink real quick. Oh, that hurt. That mess was stinging my throat. Hold on. Had to get that out of my throat. Jeez. Hey, you know, I should go. This is both blast. Oh no, they're different. Strike, blast. Oh wait. Strike. I don't know they're the same. Hold. Release. That gives us passively left that. Return fire. Oh no, that resets everything. We don't want to do that. I'm definitely gonna go for this next. Alright, companions. Bumper's going out. It's always one thing or another, ain't it? Here, baby. Don't do that again. Do not do that. That's not okay. You don't hit anything on my hands. That is a no-no. I don't do that to you, so you should not do that to Mummy. That is rude and disrespectful. And that's one thing I'm not gonna call for at all. So, baby, you better watch yourself. Better watch yourself before you wreck yourself. Health damage from strikes. Once this is upgraded more, I'm gonna equip this one instead. Yeah. Add stagger. Alright, we got a new sword. But I don't want it. Don't want it. Oh, we got another one. 50% more damage versus health. Oh. Yeah, we like that. Definitely. Another one. More codex appeared.
Have a look and keep my stores full.
Really?
I'm
You making a
always
whole lot of
open.
noise, Miss Lady. Alright, open the journal to select the quest. Wait, was there something right here I could grab? Oh no, somebody I
You
can talk
okay,
to.
Jacobus?
Oh, dude.
No. After we lost our families, Derek and I promised we'd look out for... I hate the Antom so much!
I'm sure Taya will welcome you to stay here in the Diamond.
I don't care. I don't sleep anymore anyway. But thanks for caring.
You should talk to some of the other occupation survivors.
You sound like air. Take time. Feel the loss how you need. I wish I were a full-fledged crow. I'm just trapped here, doing nothing.
Wow. Come. Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll head back. Yep. World Lighthouse. Alright. Alright, let's also check the map, see if anybody has timed. Yep. Timed for Ballora and Nev. Okay. Nothing. No. Really, baby? Get off my lap, please. you running out. Here. You got 2 chips left. That's all you got. Look, all gone. Here. That's all you got. There's no more. And you ain't getting none of the other one. Because you are running out, little girl. Alright. Looks like we don't have to talk to Harding. I might stop by there anyway, just in case. But let's go to Ballora and Nev. Let's save real quick.
A sharp eye, a quick mind, and luck. That's most of the job.
So, do you think I could become one? An investigator?
It takes a certain amount of focus, too.
Oh, okay, well, maybe not then. I still can't believe it. I'm talking to the Nev Gallus.
And that's
Hey, no
sweet,
more, you ate
but
it all.
I
All
don't
gone.
need the flattery.
No more.
Right, just a person. I'll try to remember.
Rook, here to join us.
I'm glad to see you're making friends, Balara.
Oh, definitely. Nev's, well, Nev, she's been just so kind.
It turns out Valara knows my work. Or at least the parts that make the papers.
It all sounds so exciting. The things you've done, the people you've helped.
Those are the ones that go well. You don't hear about the rest. Everyone wants a scandal. Or a happy ending.
Or both, like the time you told the Marquis to...
Hold on. I don't think Rook's interested in that story.
Rook's a little interested.
Look, I'd love to, honest. But that story needs the right atmosphere. After dark over bad coffee. Or expensive wine. Take your pick.
Speaking of, what's the situation with cooking exactly? Are we on a rotation or what? I can help out. I'm a pretty good cook, with some things at least. Well, most of the time. Sometimes I get distracted and things burn.
There's no official rotation. Everyone just makes extra food when they get hungry.
Do you mostly cook Dalish foods? I haven't had a chance to try many.
Sometimes. Not a lot of options when you're out in the forest. But I've learned a lot of different cooking styles. And Tevan, Rivani. Oh, I even learned how to make Tevinter Khachapuri.
Wait, real khachapuri? The hollowed out bread? 3 kinds of cheese? I love khachapuri. What about you, Rook? What are you craving?
Anything. I'm not too picky.
Really? Maybe we'll surprise you. But the good kind of surprise, for once.
You should have an assistant. Someone to make sure it doesn't burn. See if it tastes right. That sort of thing.
Nev Gallus, helping me cook?
Again, the flattery.
Right, just a person. Got it.
Great. Now, let's see what we can scrounge up.
All right.
Abundance.
Ain't nothing for you over there. Nope. No. 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 You can stop that. You can stop that. You can stop that. You can stop that. Stop it. I'm gonna mute y'all because Miss Lady is running out.
Rook, do you have a minute?
Of course. Something wrong?
Thea wants to meet.
Well, that doesn't sound like a bad thing.
She wants to plan Katerina's funeral.
Oh, right.
If you don't mind, I could use some backup. In case Spike gets out of hand.
Let's not keep Taya waiting.
Please don't come in here. Come on, selling views. It's annoying.
For me?
Back to chorizo. Alright. Are we? Okay, good. Right here. Stop, baby.
Jacobus. How is he?
It is good Rook found Dareth's contract. Air says, we worry about Jacobus. His future seems so dark.
There's comfort to be found in the dark.
It could be hard to find without someone to guide you.
Then we must ensure there are crows alive to guide him. Good, you're here.
Thank you for making the arrangements, Dea.
For Katerina? How could I do otherwise? I'm so sorry, Lucanis. This must be such a blow. Rook, thank you for coming with him. I need Juan de la Muerte to plan this. His cousin has been no help at all.
I'm sorry, Dea. This is just too much right now.
If there's anything I can do, just say the word.
You're such a dear. I hope these two are paying attention.
Dea, don't flirt with my colleague.
Jealous? Fine. To business, then. There's a lot to plan. But first, I need the ashes.
Ashes?
Make it help us. Yes, the ashes. Katerina's ashes. From the cremation?
Oh, yes, of course. I'll get them to you right away.
Hilario, what happened?
What do you mean?
Katerina, how? How did the Venatori get to her? When? Where? In the estate? In the city? How did they get past our people? What did they use? Poison? Blades? I need to know.
Cousin, stop. You can't dwell on this. It'll drive you mad.
I'm not dwelling. Zara killed the first Talon. I have to know how if I'm going to stop her.
I told you, I'm handling it.
Boys, enough of this. We have other things to discuss.
Right.
My apologies, Andrea. Continue without me. I'll get you the
It just
ashes.
doesn't make sense.
How are you holding up?
I'll be fine. Better once we kill Zara Renata. It's him I'm worried about.
Hilario can be a handful. But this? The only time I've seen him like this was when Lucanis died. You're worrying, aren't you? What will people say if they hear the demon of Virantium has a big, soft heart?
He's been careless at times, but never when his own life was on the line. Zara took down the first Talon. Anyone could be next. And my cousin doesn't want to think about it?
You have a point. It's not like Hilario to ignore a knife coming at him.
What do you need from me for the funeral?
Come. I'll get us some drinks and we can make the arrangements.
Our house owes you for handling all of this.
Katerina was family. Can you imagine what she'd say if she saw us all like this?
She'd be furious, especially at Hilario, as usual.
How did you stay on her good side?
What good side?
To hear Katerina tell it, Lucanis can do no wrong.
It's easy to look good standing next to my cousin.
I'll have my people keep an eye on him for you.
Thank you, Taya.
Go on. I'll let you know if something comes up.
Okay, that was it. Alright. Now we'll go and do Ballars. We gotta go back to Alethon. Alethon Forest. Oh, and there's new quests in the area.
They've got the relic vault squared away well enough.
Alright, we're gonna change the party. Balera. And Harding. Because why not? Hey, baby.
We have no defense.
Yes, my nose. Okay. Tenor's journal. Oros still isn't home. I shouldn't have let him go when he said he'd take the relic deeper into the forest to deal with. Yes, my eyes, baby. I have to go after him, and I'm taking Gus. Okay, baby. Yes, Good job. Yummy. Let's see. And I'm taking Gus. Oros and Gus are always inseparable, and Oros always said Gus was the best tracker he knew. Gus will find the trail. There is a crudely drawn map of the forest showing where Tenor intends to search.
The gods work. Veilguard are in trouble. They could use our help if we can find them. This map is a good start.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just watching her slobber on these. Alright, so it looks like there's demons in the area. Alright. So she's here. Okay, so it looks like the loyal friend's here. Alright. We fight them and then go to her. Sit down. There, look. Mommy put snacks right here for you. Okay.
Watch your
I
head.
just know I'm gonna have to make sure I'm them later. There, that finally worked.
Range sting coming. Well, that's a relief.
You playing with it. I thought you said yummy. You over here playing with it. Alright, disable during combat. No combat. Why does she look upset? Oh, Lara. Lara returns to the village and processes ancient elven artifacts and ensure they behave safely. Wonder why she looks upset. She don't normally have that expression on her face.
Okay, we all know why we're here, right? Make sure that the artifacts we calmed stay calmed. We know. This should be easy. Yanarl, you and Strife take the first set. Irlin and Hamuel take the second. Rook and I will handle the rest.
I'm still a little confused about what I'm supposed to be doing.
Oh, of course you are. Sorry, Veil Jumpers hadn't been doing this before, and I organized it after you left. We're going to check the crystal alignment, fade connection, and the lyrium reserves.
Has alignment ever been a problem? Even once?
It's not worth the risk. Even if it's only off by a little bit, we know what happens.
Happened
Yes, baby.
once. And we can't
Yes.
even be sure the crystal alignment was why. Look, I know what you're saying, but maybe if we...
We check it every single time.
I'm sorry.
no wonder.
You're right, Sorry.
Forget it.
I'm okay then.
Are you okay, Balara?
I'm fine.
It's my fault, really. I'm sorry, Balara.
Let's go. We want to get back quickly.
Of course.
Something happened.
See you soon.
Somebody must have died. Somebody she was close to, probably. Is she gonna say?
So, what was all that about?
Over this way.
What was what all about?
That tension seemed pretty heavy.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Here we are, the artifact vault.
She's
Or one of
evading
them,
the
at least.
question.
I almost missed this place. And all the holes in the walls.
Repairing reality doesn't leave a lot of time for repairing walls. At least until someone falls through a hole in the floor. Random example. Okay, see those 2 power crystals? The ones that aren't glowing?
Artifact name Gillenon's Binding, found in the ruins of an unnamed Thaig. Artifact will combine multiple living creatures into one body when unstable, causes immediate death in most
There
cases.
should be a couple of replacements, charged ones, in the room. If you grab them,
I
I'll make
see
sure
one
the
already.
artifact stays calm.
I see both now. Can you stop? Before you fall off the bed. You know what? Go night night. Lay down. Good night. Dirthaman's guidance. Yeah, Dirthaman is one of them too. So, found on western edge of White Spire, buried in snow, artifact will cause nearby objects to continue floating upwards indefinitely when unstable. Currently cannot be retrieved. It's crazy because Solus is dealing with 2 of them, right? But in reality, he dealt with all of them. So you got Gillenon, you got Dirthaman, and then Elganon. Salace's Firefly, that's one of them. Found in the center of a large charged circle, artifact will emit tremendous heat and light when unstable, will melt stone. Kinda tells you what they all mastered and what was their specialty. One of these gotta be Solus's. Artifact name, Tears of June. Found at the bottom of the large well, artifact will separate all nearby materials into constituent pieces when unstable. Materials can include people. Dang. I don't think I can grab the other one. No. Hasty scroll, no. Borrow the gauntlet artifact. Figured out how to make it create arrows and it resonates with our other artifacts. Not sure what that means, but interesting. We'll return soon. Promise. Balara. Carefully written note. We need better guidance around artifact retrieval. No clear direction on what to do when you find one and how you tell if it's safe. Lots of new people means lots of risk. Balara has some suggestions. Given her history, she motivated to make this all safer. Suggests we convene and talk about her proposals. Strife. I said lay down.
Okay, new power crystal is in.
Great, and the artifact didn't collapse the room.
Forgot how much fun the whole veil jumper thing is.
Safer than fighting gods, at least.
Point taken.
That one's a That one's cheese, and it doesn't say anything. But it's crazy how it doesn't show everything.
And there we go.
So it's calmed now?
Should be, and it'll stay that way for a while. And in the meantime, it won't tear open reality. Okay, let's keep going.
Sure. Sounds good. So it's nice out, at least. You know, ignoring that reality itself is paper thin here.
Hard to ignore that.
Right. Found one.
Great. Bring it over here and put it in the socket.
It's crazy. There are so many legs hanging out of this tree. Okay, looks like I gotta do 3 of them this time. Huh. That is insane. Look at all these legs. Just imagine how many people there were. Oh my gosh. That's insane. How many people lost their life? Wait, what does this one do?
So what did this artifact do? Before it was calmed, I mean.
It would bring flaming rocks down all around it, every 30 minutes. And for some reason, you'd hear chanting while it did it. Not sure what that was about.
Okay, yeah, so it was 3 together.
Okay, reserves replaced, which means there. Everything's looking good. Thank you, by the way, for helping out. You have better things to do. I know.
Yeah, sure there's bigger problems out there. Doesn't mean this isn't important.
I appreciate that. Okay, one more to go. Not too far now. Thank you for giving me this chance to help people.
You were already kind of doing that, as a veil jumper.
Sort of, but it was never as big, you know? As grand. Helping you. Well, we're helping lots of people. Everywhere. I like that.
I never really got the hang of calming artifacts.
I heard you preferred a more direct approach. Hey, Rook.
What do you need?
Never mind.
Found the other crystal.
Great, slot it in. There. Done.
Hey, babe.
You okay?
Oh, I'm fine. Or will be. It takes a lot out of you, all those little magic bits. Not hard, just exhausting. But it needs to be
How's
done,
work?
and done right.
Right. Keeping Arlathan from disintegrating is a big part of why I joined up. But other Veil Jumpers can do this, why not let them?
Because maybe then I can make up for it.
Make up for what?
For not being good enough when it counted. I'm sorry, I can't. Not right now.
Yep, I knew it. There was an accident prior. So, that's why she feels this way. Now there was a door up there. Is that door open or is it locked still? You know what? I wonder, can I break the lock? Hold on, before I find her, we're gonna go up this way. I can. Okay. Haha. What's that? Okay, now let's go find Balar. I'm sorry, babe. Is it a rough night, or is it just like how it normally is? Oh, there goes Balar.
Balara, I'm,
My brother.
What?
Oh, she lost her brother.
Back there. You asked me why I did this. Why I put myself out here. For him. For my brother. Wherever he is.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought it up.
It's okay. Well, no, it's not okay. But not because of you. Syrian. That was his name. We were the same, you know? In a lot of ways. We wanted to learn everything. About Elvenon, the magic, the people, all of it. We heard about the Nodistrathalan. Figured it had the answers.
Dang, really?
Or some of them.
Ooh.
Then Arlathan started going wrong. I joined the Veil Jumpers to help people.
They should have just kept it
and
the
he
same.
kept looking, kept putting himself in
It was
danger.
more convenient for everybody.
It should have been safe. I know, I checked that artifact 3 times. I guess it should have been 4. Artifact started pulsing. He was too close. I couldn't find my way in. They called him a hero. Wanted to make a statue. They thought it would make it all okay.
You loved him. They loved the idea of him.
They never knew him. Not really. Didn't know why he did what he did. Syrian, he felt responsible. For our people. For me. My little brother. He thought he needed to take care of me. He called me Vora Shivan. Hummingbird in Elven. Said it was because I could never sit still. But he loved me for it. Said it kept him thinking. Trying to keep up. And he helped me too. He kept me focused, anchored. And now he's gone. Because I wasn't good enough.
It's not your fault. You have to know that.
Then why does it feel like it was?
You lost someone important. Guilt's part of that. But if you don't learn to get past it, you'll drown.
I wish it were that easy. I've tried. Told myself I couldn't have done anything, and my head believes it. But my heart doesn't. So I try to make up for it. Honor him.
No, she's
We
not
live out of
asleep.
people.
And alright.
Find the truth. Maybe when
See
I
you
do,
soon, bub.
I'll feel it.
Be careful on your way home.
Feel what?
That he forgives me. And that I deserve it. We should head back. Rook. Thank you
Love you.
for being here.
That conversation, I related to that conversation somewhat. Understood. What they both said. Man. Resonated with me on a whole nother level, let me tell you. Valara tested the artifacts and concluded that they are safe. She also opened up about her brother, Syrian, who died in a magical mishap that Valara blames herself for. Oh wait, she barely leveled up, huh? Yup. What to do? Stop, baby. Seriously. Flies weakened. Detonates. Alrighty. Actually. That's also not out of the forest, but gotta wait for it to unlock. Alright, so we're close to it anyway. So let's go up here. And over here.
Careful ahead. All right, everyone. Ranged incoming.
Okay. This wasn't open before. Go this way though. Gotta go around. Okay, that is different. Those red marks, those are definitely not there before. I don't think I could just jump down this dangerous. I'll have to go around. Whoa. The blight is moving in this area. It was not like this.
This is where Tainor was headed. Is Blight here? She didn't mention that.
Could be new. Blight spreads fast.
To whomever finds this, it was as I suspected. The relic we were sent after was blighted, or it had some connection to the blight. The corruption was on me before I knew it. I'm glad I sent Tainor home. I cannot let the blight spread. I will find some way to destroy this thing, if it's the last thing I do, or else.
Oh, not good. That relic ended up blighting Oros.
Alrighty. There's more. Hold on. I want to make sure I destroy anything. Yeah. There's another bubble. Okay, whatever you want to call it. I can't get it here.
Oros. He didn't make it.
No.
But it seems he managed to destroy the relic. Tainor and Gus must be out here somewhere. We'll keep looking.
It continues on. Before we go that way, I want to make sure. So we gotta backtrack.
Here we go. End it quick.
That was weird. Made me lose my target for a second. Okay, wolf is this way. Yep. You're right. Oh, there it is. I see it. Wait, his body's gone already. Okay. That was quick. Alright, let's find these guys. Somewhere around here. They might be above.
Darkspawn. Is that? I think that's Tainor.
No! Damn it! You got it.
He ended up becoming blighted.
I'm so sorry, Tainor. You didn't deserve this. One more Veil Jumper to find. The tracker Gus. Let's hope we can still save him. What's up there? By those bushes? A collar? This says... Gus. Oh, wait. The tracker Tainor talked about was a Nug. Oros's companion Nug. Oh. Let's get you home, little one.
No. Oh wait, no, I could go this way.
We got company.
Ranged incoming.
Okay. Can I grab the ore? Thank you. I don't try to do that the whole time.
Ranged attackers.
Nice one, Rook.
Behind you.
Okay, I dodged, but okay.
Barbie, nice one.
That's a win.
Got it. More health. Hey. I think I wanted to see what was over here. Oh, there was a ladder. Oh, I could have just... Okay. Can't break it from this side. I guess. Oh no, I can. I just had to look up. Anyway. I think I could just teleport back.
I hope Taynor is all right. I haven't seen her in days. That's Gus. I wondered where he was. Haven't seen Oros or Taynor in a while either. I'm sorry. Gus was the only one I could save. Oh, creators have mercy. Poor Gus. Do you think he understands? I suppose I'll look after him now. Oros wouldn't want him to be lonely. Thank you, Rook.
I read this already, right? Yeah.
Looking to inflict some pain? I have what you need.
Harding could definitely use that. I'm gonna buy this just because. Even though she can't use it because it's weaker, but you never know.
Send your friends my way. Tell them Amelia will send...
Alrighty, I think that's all we could do right now. Yeah, so we'll get back into the story and continue. Right. Yeah, we gotta go to the dock. First, let's travel to the lighthouse first. Check, see if anyone... Oh, an update on Gus. Dear Rook, thank you again for figuring out what happened to Tainor and Oros. Gus is adjusting to life without them, I think. Eating well, and me and the other veil jumpers play with him when we can. He still screams if I try to remove Oros's old backpack from his hutch. You ever heard a nug scream? It's bone chilling. Things have been terrible lately, but having Gus around helps me get through it. He really does put a smile on everyone's face. Thank you again for bringing him home. Regards, Sloan. Oh, I guess I'm there. Cold. Oh. I am cool with that. Alright. Wait. I wanted to look at the local map. Oh, they're in the kitchen. I know there's no dialogues, but they might have their own dialogue. Also, let's check on Barrick. See if he has anything to say.
How are you holding up, Rook? I'm here if you need me.
Doesn't allow you to talk to him though. He just passively. Wonder what this is. This is gonna open up later on, I'm sure. And so is this. Very interesting though.
Offer, dweller. I will answer.
Oh, they're right here.
I
Never
met
mind,
a
I thought
shadow
they were in
dragon
the kitchen
once.
area.
Or I think I did. I mean, they didn't say they were probably a good idea, but I was pretty sure.
Why is that?
Most Tevinter are condescending, even the nice ones, but they weren't. And you remind me of them. So, it makes sense.
I'll take that as a compliment.
I thought they were in the kitchen, but nope, they're not. Anyway, moving on. You know what? I don't even have to go to the portal. I could just, yeah, no time conversations at all, none of that. So we're gonna go to the world map. We're gonna go here, and travel here, and Nev, of course, and of course, if we have Nev, we have to have Lucanus. Okay. Let's see, inspect. I wonder. So it shows those three, right? Is this a passive? No. Applies weekend. How? Will it automatically? No, I don't think so, because that says detective. That might be this right here or something. I don't know. I could change this. Okay, that's how you do it. I was like, how do you change it? But I just had to hover over it. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, because this says cold, weakened, detonate, sundered. Yeah. The gun is. Which one is those two? So the one I don't have is this one. Yep, overwhelm, detonate. So that's good. Apply sundered. Okay, so that's perfect. I'd rather not have these. Wait, that just swapped them. Duh. Let's see how you recognize which ones. If I need the heals, then I'll switch the heals, but yeah. But for now, this is what I want to do. This one. Because I really want to see their abilities more. Weakened, detonates, and sundered. Okay, and then we switch these. I forgot to see what they are. That's physical. Okay, so all hardings is physical. Detonates and overwhelm. And this applies sunders. Okay, that's good to know. Alrighty. Now, we're gonna confirm. Because I never paid attention to that. That was my first time actually changing and switching out their abilities.
Fewer people than I expected. Let's find Asher.
Asher?
The Viper. He prefers to be called Asher in private. Said I could tell you.
Cool. Alright, let's save it real quick. I will be right back. I'm gonna heat me up something to eat real quick, 'cause I haven't eaten since earlier. Won't take me long. Okay, I'm here. Come on, doggy. Alright.
Trouble in the
Let's talk to him.
Anvalani. Darkspawn.
But those tunnels are safe passage for...
I know. We've had to close that entrance.
We can help. We've recently had to deal with Blight. Those Darkspawn have to be destroyed before they get out into the city.
If you get through, signal the all clear at the hidden door.
Raining again.
I once heard that it is all the magic that palace floating messes with the clouds.
Typical, huh?
This is troubling. Darkspawn in the city.
And in one of the worst places. The shadows rely on those tunnels to rescue people.
Odd. On Volanim is the ancient elven word for womb.
Huh. Interesting.
Hello.
That noise. I keep hearing a noise throughout the game. I don't know.
Welcome to the shop. I'm Lorelei. Anything you need, just ask.
Nev. So that's where I can get her stuff from. And this is good. You really can't stagger. It's not like the big deal to me. Okay. We like that. That's a light. I think, wasn't that the one I wanted to equip? I think it is. Gift. Okay. We need 2 more of those, so... Oh, it takes all my money. I don't want that. Because I still want to be able to get this too. Oh, man. That sucks. Crap. We'll find some.
Come back anytime.
I'm Hector. I watch the front. Make sure things are quiet.
Rook.
Good to meet you. Be careful out there.
Yeah,
you know the
this is
antiquarian? His urchins come here for treasure. Pays well.
Ah.
No one has better.
You know what? Hold on. I got an idea. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that gift.
Got some new supplies. Take a look.
I'm gonna get that gift. Oh. Oh, I thought I was. No, I'm still gonna get it though.
Keep safe out there.
I just need enough for 70, right?
Don't touch the treasure.
Oh, dude. Really.
Everyone loves.
Okay, that
Always good
noise
to
I
see
keep
you
hearing,
in
it's
here,
like
Rook.
twing, twing, twing. I don't know what is that's from. Okay, here we go. Now we get this. But yeah, so now we got a gift for her.
Come back soon. We'll have more.
Alright. Now this is the way we
The
need to go.
Unvalony should have an entrance this way. The passage is hidden by a wall carving. Keep an eye out. Venatori. Why are they so close to the shop?
I thought it was, but okay.
There. Is that the wall carving you mentioned?
That's the one. There's a switch behind the serpent's head on the left.
Those are Templar symbols, if I remember correctly. Well, not all of them, but yeah.
Got it.
Like the ossuary, but without the view.
Don't like the sound of that.
Whoa.
Can't get through here. But we've got to clear the obstacle somehow.
Flight. That's how you gotta destroy the flight.
That did it. We can get through now.
I got a flight on me. Let's kill those Shadow Dragon rats, so I can leave this place. Shadow Dragon agents, they're down here with us. Get them.
Can't get along.
Let them run for reinforcements.
Reinforcements. We can't let them reach the Shadow Dragon hideout. Even more Venatori? We have to take out the leaders. We need to find the other boil.
Something that way. I understand it's a bit overkill, but hey, gotta do what I gotta do, right?
Not bad. About to have a problem. Those Darkspawn and Venatori were on the same side.
I know, and that worries me. At least that seems to be the last of them.
It should be safe for the Shadows to use the entrance again.
Let's find it and tell them to open up.
Ooh. Wait, why don't I have this equipped? Now I do. There's something this way.
There it is. The hidden entrance back into the shop.
Yeah, right there. Weird, somebody knew, so somebody is a traitor here too.
It's Rook.
I think.
All clear down here.
Nice work. I'll get the door. Good that you're still standing. Best let Asher know.
How did the Venatori find the Shadow Dragon's hideout? Isn't it a secret?
We help the people in Docktown. They know where we are. Someone might have talked about the shop. People spreading rumors, that's easy to handle. But Darkspawn, that's different.
Makes sense.
You really saved our skins there, Rook. Those Darkspawn could have destroyed us.
It wasn't just Darkspawn. Venatori were there too, and they weren't fighting each other.
How is that possible? Darkspawn attack all living things.
Darkspawn are blighted. If the gods control the blight, they might control the Darkspawn.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of that.
The Venatori could have magic that protects them, or worse, they could be allied somehow.
If you're looking for answers about the Venatori, I may have a lead. A warehouse on the other side of the city. Lots of cult activity. And some of them were spotted headed towards a shop. Could be a coincidence, or it could be something more.
It's worth a look.
Agreed. Rook?
Let's go.
Tomorrow.
The Viper, or Asher, I suppose. Is he the leader of the Shadow Dragons?
One of them. He made his name freeing slaves and supporting their rebellions. He won't stop until slavery ends in Tevinter.
So the Viper's real name is Asher?
A middle name. He calls himself Viper for first impressions, or so he says.
What do you mean?
Asher just doesn't have the same impact, does it?
Venatori, we're close.
More Benatori. Guards, probably.
I got the setup, you do the rest.
Locked. It has to. Someone's mad about their fellow Venatori leaving the rooftop passage open.
Let's in both drafts and people. Yes?
The enemies of Empire!
Now's your chance!
Give me power!
Let's keep moving before more of them come crawling out. Lots of Venatori. We must be close. Someone conveniently left the rooftop entrance open yet. That's all the Venatori guarding the place.
Great. The Venatori are up to something. Time to break it up. They're summoning Darkspawn.
How?
We stop them, then we figure it out. They're using magic to control that Darkspawn. We have to stop it.
Why would anyone even want Darkspawn?
Watch it!
They're all yours.
Bang!
your turn.
Nice hit! Nice work!
That's all of the Darkspawn and Venatori. Let's search the place and figure out what they were doing.
Shadow dragons are watching us. Do not let them get close. The exact location of their hideout is unknown, but they use the catacombs. Send Darkspawn to root them out.
This explains the Darkspawn we keep finding in the catacombs.
At least they don't know where the shadow...
Knight Commander Linos, we are blessed indeed to have such a loyal friend in you. Continue to serve us, and you will be richly rewarded for the glory of Tevinter Reborn.
This note. Knight Commander Lenos of the Minrathous Templars is being paid off by Venatori.
Damn it.
I think that's the one dude that saved the boy after we almost killed his behind because his daddy paid him off.
Look at this. Draining into the tunnels below the city, perhaps.
One more way the Venatori released blight into our tunnels. I'll tell the other shadows.
Alright. Anything else in here? There's gotta be something else that we're missing. What else? So these are the doors that go outside. Maybe something's upstairs? Oh no, right here. Ritual instructions. Elganon. Has blessed us with ancient knowledge. The relic lets us control Darkspawn through their blighted blood. Use it to destroy our enemies in his name. Instructions follow for a magical ritual to draw on the relic's
The gods
power.
gave the Venatori a relic they can use to control Darkspawn.
Hey, Rook. Is everything all right in there? Rook, I thought I'd see if you needed help. Did you find anything in there?
The risen gods taught the Venatori how to control Darkspawn. Explains why the hideout was attacked.
We found documents from the Knight Commander. I knew he was crooked. I didn't think he was actually Venatori.
Let's head back to the shop. We'll discuss things there.
That's crazy. Also, sorry I was muted for a while, and I wasn't reading the stuff. It's because hubby had called. You know.
We managed
Gotta
to
take
catch
you
the
home.
stragglers fleeing the warehouse.
They'll think twice before coming back here. What else did you find?
The Venatori serve Elganon and Gillinane like we thought. They gave the cult control over Darkspawn.
Great. Sounds like the Venatori are going to be even more trouble.
Is there something I can do? The risen gods are my responsibility too.
How do we know we can even trust you? You're not from here. You don't know Minrathous like we do. And we know as little about you as we do these risen gods you unleashed.
Now, what is it they say? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. The cult has its hooks deep in the city. Venatori backers sit in the magisterium chambers, and now they wield power given to them by the gods. We'll have to get along if there's any chance of surviving this.
May, what are you doing here? You promised you'd lay low.
Tried it, didn't much care for it.
Nice to meet you. I'm Rook.
There's trouble in Minrathous, Venatori, and risen gods. Rook's helping us with it. Mayvaris is one of the Shadow Dragon leaders.
Mayvaris Talani, formerly Magister Mayvaris Talani, at your service.
Wait, formally?
My enemies conspired to have my magisterium seat stripped from me. We can talk about it later, if you want. My concerns feel petty when stacked against risen gods. The Shadow Dragons have a lot to discuss, but you, Rook, are expected at the Swan.
Me? The Cobbled Swan? Why?
The First Warden is here to speak with you.
The First Warden? Let's hope we actually get some help with the Blight.
Come back when you can. I think we'll need your help again.
Sorry, I'm stuffing my face. The Venatori serve the risen gods, who have given the cultists magic that grants them control over Darkspawn. The cult's influence and power spreads, which means trouble for Minrathos and the world beyond.
That warehouse the Venatori were in. Traders used it before. I remember Ferelden Fur's store.
Okay. Visit the merchant to buy new equipment and appearances, which we figured that. Docktown. New exploration level unlocked. Okay.
With waist high 5 years back.
Spotted any more Darkspawn?
Not close to the shop, but we're keeping alert. We haven't seen the end of them.
How did you join the Shadow Dragons?
Helped make the Templars look the other way when there was a slave rebellion going down. Turned out that the Viper was helping. He brought me on.
That's cool.
They're telling us to watch out for
Alrighty.
Darkspawn. Will we get any help from the Grey Wardens?
He's the first warden. Oh, so we're about to talk to the Grey Warden.
I heard about the warehouse.
Or a Grey Warden.
Darkspawn, huh? Those damned Venatori.
Okay. Agree. Definitely. Until I get a better PC that I can actually stream from. Because I ended up getting a Mac laptop through my school last time. But the issue is that I don't think...
I'm chasing a fraudulent enchantment scheme. It's harmless until the buyer thinks they're immortal.
I've tried connecting my capture card and my splitters to it, but
How many of your cases traced back to the Venatori?
it's just
Too many, if you're
work.
hoping the cult's not a problem. Not enough if you want to blame them for every hurt.
And I looked at why it's not working, and apparently it's not compatible with Mac, which sucks. Or, well, the updated Mac, because it is old. The capture card is like...
Now's your chance!
I got it in 2000...
And Rook, take that.
15 or 16, or 17 or 18. Around that time. So, with that being said, it's not compatible with today's up-to-date Mac.
How many of your cases traced back to the Venatori?
Which sucks.
Too many,
Yeah.
if you're hoping the cult's not a problem. Not enough if you want to blame them for every hurt the city suffers.
Of course.
If you want a less complicated answer, you won't find it in Minrathos, or anywhere else.
People are still getting over demons pouring from the sky. Oh, what's next?
Right? That's Inquisition. That's what happened during the Inquisition. Demons were literally falling from the sky. So they were just getting over that, and then this happens.
Docktown's never short on nightlife, is it?
It's when the streets are most alive, and when I'm likely working.
The nightlife was always more Hilario's thing. He said I should get out more. Fulfilling crow contracts didn't count.
Minrathos has gone.
Yeah, those two are perfect for each other. They really are. Like, oh my goodness, they are perfect for each other. I hope They give me opportunity. I might even look it up. I'm not even lying. Yeah. Okay, we gotta go this way. Like looking around because
Druid resistance group affront. Aspirations of hostile takeover.
Oh, we go. Don't do that. Hush it up.
I came down here to...
Candle Hop advertisement. Messages delivered in a wink. Trust the candle hops we deliver.
Particular items. I'm told Docktown is a discreet place to shop.
Come to buy? I'm sure we can strike a deal.
All done?
Very valuable item.
Look around and you'll find something. We've got, I don't know, something you might need?
Please, return again.
Okay. So maybe we're supposed to come this way later on. So let's go ahead and go where we need to go.
Did the Magisterium explain why the Archon's palace rained fire on the city?
Wasn't it a mistake?
I love that armor. It looks nice.
It's just so sad.
Alright. Most likely, we're gonna get a new companion here, I bet. Because we haven't had a new companion in a minute. It's been a hot minute, so I'm suspecting we're gonna get another one.
I am Jowen Glastrom, First Warden and Supreme Commander of Weishaupt. I received word of your team's request for Grey Warden assistance after an incursion of the Blight at Demeter's Crossing. I looked into you. An adventurous veil jumper, best known for discovering, then losing an invaluable map. I'd imagine that caused a certain resentment among your veil jumper superiors.
I saved lives, that's all that matters.
The expedition was in trouble. I knew going back to help my fellow jumpers likely meant losing that map. I wanted that ancient knowledge, but I wouldn't risk lives for it.
Explain to me how a veil jumper poking around in elven ruins unleashed the Blight.
We'll go with this one.
We've been tracking a mage named Solus. He's actually several thousand years old. In elven mythology, he's known as Fen'Harel, the Dreadwolf, god of lies.
That is a number of titles.
Well, Fen'Harel is elven for Dreadwolf, so that one only counts as one, but yeah, you're not wrong. Anyway, he wanted to tear down the veil and restore the ancient elven empire. We stopped his ritual.
I did not come here to listen to fairy tales. I am here because of the Blight.
Nope.
Right, but it all ties together. See, when we disrupted the ritual, Solus got trapped in the Fade. But two of the elven gods got out. Elganon and Gillenane, we think. And they're blighted.
Why would elven gods be blighted?
The ancient elven gods used the blight. That's why Solus imprisoned them. The point is that the gods are making the blight worse. Demeter's Crossing was just the start. That's why we need the Grey Wardens.
I suspected more politicking from the remnants of the Inquisition. I see now that I was wrong.
I'm really glad to hear that.
It is clear that whatever you did to unleash the Blight has corrupted your already weak mind.
Okay, wait.
You will be taken to Weishaupt and placed under heavy guard until the danger you
you
caused by
serious?
unleashing the Blight passes.
Are you serious? Normally, Grey Wardens aren't this idiotic. you cause by unleashing the blight passes? They never wait till... Mind you, okay. I'm gonna give y'all a hint. Whenever there is a blight, a dangerous blight, it is the Grey Warden's job to defeat Darkspawn and dragons. Now, the reason why, because nobody else is supposed to be able to defeat a dragon. Only Grey Wardens could kill dragons because it takes... It's a lot to explain. When I play through the first one, you'll get it more in depth, but I'm just going to summarize it. Not anyone can become a Grey Warden. They have to consume the blood of a Darkspawn in order to become a Grey Warden, which gives them a connection to the Darkspawn so they could sense and seek the Blight / Darkspawn. Now, the dragons that are connected to the Darkspawn can only be defeated by the Grey Warden because of that connection, and in the process it also kills the Grey Warden once they place the finishing blow. Which is why, you know, they have to keep going through a ritual to become Grey Wardens, and they recruit so much, so often. But it is their job specifically to kill Darkspawn and destroy the Blight. So for him to say this is against everything Grey Wardens stand for, that's why I'm just like mind blown. Because this is a little spoiler. In the first one, you're in the first Dragon Age, your character becomes a Grey Warden. So you get to learn the ins and outs then. So this is like what? I kinda wanna say this, and I'm like, what? Huh? Yeah, no. I'm not pleading to this a-hole. I'm trying to watch my mouth, okay?
That's not gonna happen.
I assure you, it will.
We don't have time to fight. I need Grey Wardens marching with me, not at me. That's the only way we have a chance to stop the gods and the Blight.
Let me tell you something about the Blight. It is evil, it is implacable, and above all, it is predictable. The Blight has not changed in over 1,000 years. The Grey Wardens will defeat it, as they always do. And we will do so without you causing confusion with your deranged conspiracy theories. I suggest you come along quietly.
Adamant Fortress 941, Dragon. The Grey Wardens attempted to raise an army of demons. Hardly the models of good judgment yourselves, are you?
I was
Everyone
wondering
knows
when we were
Warden
gonna
Commander
see
Clarel
him.
acted alone
He's from
at Adamant
Inquisition
Fortress.
too.
Acted alone, you say? Imagine if everyone were to see the letter I discovered where you authorize her actions. I wonder how that might complicate the narrative.
Are you prepared to risk the security of the Grey Wardens for this deluded girl?
You may be surprised to learn that I care very little about the security of the Grey Wardens.
Stay away from the Blight, and do not pester the Grey Wardens with any more of your nonsense.
He seems upset. Was it something I said?
That was close. Wasn't looking forward to being dragged off to a Grey Warden dungeon. Who should I be thanking for the assist?
Magister Dorian Parvis.
Oh, he became a magister.
A mutual friend thought you might require some support.
The Inquisitor, probably.
Mavarus Talani, of the Shadow Dragons.
The very same.
Oh, never mind. Oh my gosh, it's good seeing Dorian. He looks good.
What's your relation to the Shadow Dragons?
It's weird seeing him
About
with
a
longer
decade
hair,
ago,
though.
Mavarus and I started a political
is that a
faction
grey
called the
streak?
Lucerni. We were going to change Tevinter for the better. Everyone would recognize the common sense benefits of our approach, and we'd all live happily ever after.
I take it that didn't happen.
Mavarus was framed, kicked out of the Magisterium, and the Lucerni were dissolved. So she took the movement underground.
The Shadow Dragons.
Since I still haunt the Magisterium, that makes me the Shadow Dragon's man on the inside.
He is known
I
for
think
his
we made an enemy of
sarcasticness.
the First Warden today. Well, more you than me. He just thinks I'm a dangerous idiot.
Ha! Enemy? I've ignored greater men. No Grey Warden worth the name sits in a Menrathus lounge sipping wine. You need the Wardens? Look for the ones out there fighting the Blight. In the meantime, the Shadow Dragons will keep a close watch on the Venatori. Good luck. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon.
Dorian looks so good. Oh my goodness. I love Dorian.
Only the veil stood between us and a world of blighted darkness.
He's one of the companions from Inquisition.
But on this side, the gods could only tap a trickle. They had to turn that trickle into a flood. They sure could have used Solus's dagger to rip open the Fade. But some foolish mortal had taken it. So, they'd have to create a dagger of their own.
Yeah.
Drowning the world in blight was just a matter of time.
Yeah, which bought us time.
I need to talk to Varric.
So no companion yet.
Dumart's breath. I wasn't expecting to see a resurgence of the Venatori. Venatori, Shadow Dragons.
Alright, so we gotta return to the lighthouse. Alright. It was so good seeing Dorian. Oh. I just love seeing everyone from the older games. I don't know, do I want this one or do I want to keep this one? Ability damage plus by 2. Keep this one. I just want to see what it looked like, but I don't like it. Anyways.